don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you!
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Thunderbolt team. This is the Trainbots, number 1 and number 2. They're from Deformation Toys. Bottom of the box, top of the box, side of the box we have product shots, yay for product shots, QR codes, and pictures of the Gestalt. This is a Legends class review, so yeah. Empty box. Okie dokie. Here's the 2 figures. And there we go. So let's see here. Tell you what folks, sorry for the shaky camera, but let me just adjust here a tinch. Then maybe we can zoom in some and take a look at these guys. Alright, so these are your standard Legends scale figures, which means they're coming in at approximately 4 1/4, maybe 4 1/2 to the head. Yeah, it's more like 4 1/4. And they have various different widths and whatnot, but let's take a look at this one first. Which one is number 1 and which one's number 2? Does the box tell? Yeah, so this is number 1. Is this Getsuei? I don't remember. I'm going to have to look it up. But yeah, nice little figure. He's got like silver on his face, silver right through here. The rest of this is just kind of molded plastic. He's got parts of the train on the back. And it's kind of what he looks like from the side, and obviously he can hold his weapon. Yeah. And here's this guy, and for the life of me I can't remember what his name is. He has a lot more paint for the train, and he's got a little bit of paint here, obviously, and his head, I do kind of like that head sculpt. I don't think we really zoomed in on this one, did we? That one's okay. I like this one. So, you know what, Nemesis? I think I like his head sculpt better than yours. You take that back. That's right. You fall down. You too. Ah. All right. So it's not a video without the Nemesis toss, right? Okay. So yeah, articulation. They're on ball pegs and joints. Right, you can't see. They're on ball pegs and joints. Head, ball peg. Waist articulation. Does he have it? Move that out of the way. Yes, he does have waist articulation, but the more I move it, the more things start falling off. That's not a good sign. So I lost 2 pieces off of him just by turning his waist. Hips, knees, goes back, ankle rocker. How about this one right here? Ball peg arms, head, waist swivel. Feels like it should have one. Let me get these down. There we go. Okay, so now we have a waist swivel, elbow, joint. Yep, double jointed, no problem there. Hips, that far forward, so much back. He can do the Chinese splits, knee, and ankle rocker. No up or down. Well, I'm sorry, he has a down, but not an up. Alright, so why don't we bear with me while I try and figure out where these parts came off of this one. And if I had to guess, I bet right here, but maybe not. I'll hunt, see if I can find them. It's not an auspicious start. Let's do scale comparison and pictures, and then, or pictures and scale comparisons, and then we'll transform them. Okay, so I'm going to try and transform these things. I will say that aside from some minor differences with the tops, they're basically the same. Additionally, I will say I'm not a fan, although it is the future, of not getting instructions, just getting like a YouTube video that they put out. I'm not going to like that, because at some point that video may be taken down, which makes the videos that I'm making here all the more reasonable, right? Because hopefully I keep a copy of all of my videos, so at some point I may have to come back and take a look and see what I'm doing. Wouldn't be the first time. Let's see here. So I've put the hands away. We need to unpeg the crotch here, and the crotch is going to swing around and come in underneath here like this, and I believe it pegs in. Yeah, it pegs in. Okay. This is not an incredibly long or difficult transformation. It does take a few minutes just to get everything going properly, and that goes all the way back like that. You might need you a tool. Something has happened to that one. That comes up, which frees this. That can come in. That can come. I'm just kind of getting it out of the way at the moment. We know it's going to come around and down. This is going to come in. Let's see here. These flaps here come up. These flaps. Okay. That will allow the arms to come in, and I always forget how these things go. I think well, we know this part has to come around to the back. Alright, pretty sure it comes up like this. This comes in and over, I think. I'll make sure. Come to the back here, spin this around, bring this up, rotate it around so that it will go in. Okay, move this forward, bring these down. These wheels should be coming out. There we go. Okay, rotate the, you all can't see. I'm sitting here doing this to the side. I apologize. Rotate my wheels out, bring them up. What are you doing wrong here, Tom? We know this comes in. It's on a double hinge, so move it until it moves correctly. And this will come in and peg into place. Okay. And then this, what are you doing wrong here, Tom? Dang it. That's it. So this has to come in. That's what I was doing wrong. This comes in and up like this, or I'm sorry, comes in and up like this. This comes down. This comes down. That stays there. That will allow you enough room to maneuver this, and it's got a clip right here and like a dovetail. So you gotta bend plastic against plastic, which is not great, but it does work. Bring this piece in, double hinge, pull it up. We can extend the waist here like this. Lift these up, get them out of the way. Lift this, get this out of the way. This whole piece will rotate, which leaves us to the legs. Go ahead and clip them together. Bring your waist back together. Bring that down. Is that right? Yeah, no. I swear I just did it upside down. Alright, so it's like this. That waist piece here, the hip flaps, hip skirts come down. This comes down. This comes around and over. So it's like this. Out, around, and over. Okay. You know what I did? You have to rotate the waist, but not the little back piece here. Yeah, it's got to go like that. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Alright. This comes down. This comes over. This bit comes out. And there's already a little wear here just because you got to pull against stuff. So you want to put that piece over there. I want to try and get the top part in first. It just seems to work better that way. And this is another one of those things where it connects in like 4 different places. And you got to bend stuff to get it where it needs to go. And I've got a hole right here that doesn't correspond on the other side. I hope there's nothing that I'm missing. I just don't know about. But flip that panel, bring this one in, bring that panel out. Again, doing the top one first. Just like that. And that is the first train. And it's measuring in at 5 3/4 inches by 1.25 inches. So yeah, it's a nice little train. This other one, I'll try and do this promptly, so this video isn't 14 minutes long or 55 minutes long or whatever it ends up as. Hopefully it'll be worth your all's time to watch. You just watched me do this a minute ago with this other one. Like I said, the process is pretty much the same. Not a whole lot of difference. Just take this stuff and pop it up here like this, which opens up to where you can bring your head in like this. These are going to, let's see here, I think it's like this. I think it's like that. We'll find out here in a minute. Alright, now for this. This comes out. I guess we need to do this first here, don't we? Okay, just to get those out of the way. This comes out. I'm pretty sure this rotates. Yeah, it does. Okay. Pull out their wheels. And this is double hinged. So you just gotta bring it up and in. Up and in. Oop. There we go. And then that just plugs in as you would expect it to do so. like that. Okay. There we go. Okay. This comes over, and again we've got a peg and a dovetail, so I don't care for how that works, but I didn't design it. Alright. And we're chugging right along. We're chugging right along here. Just like that. Okay. We know this is going to come up and in here. Alright. Got the crotch plate there still. Got to rotate the waist here. Ooh, hang on. Do the crotch plate. Take this piece and just rotate it around. It's not the strongest connection in the world, but it doesn't have to be as long as it works. Hip flaps go down. This bit comes in and connects together. There are peg holes for the arm. You just gotta find them. There's one. I think there's two. Okay. And let's see here. We bring this bit out and over. Again, we do the top first here, like that. We bring this one in, bring that in. Same thing here. Rotate this bit down, rotate the top portion in, rotate that portion in, and of course it didn't want to do. And that is the train for this one. And the guns, I don't know if you can see the hole right there. It just plugs right in, and that's on both of them, theoretically. Not the easiest connection to get to, but it does work, and it's not going anywhere. This train as well is 6 inches by 1.25 inches. So yeah, that's what they look like together. Well, we do some quick scale comparisons, and then we'll go into foot mode. Let's see if I can remember how to get it into foot mode. Let's see here. I remember this part has to come loose. Those go in. Okay. And this bit needs to come up. This will come up, and you got to get it to rotate right here so that it'll go in, and it doesn't lock in place, it just sits there. Okay, so be mindful of that. Take this, bring it up, take this, bring it up. Let me think here. Open these up just to get them out of the way. There we go, okay. The leg or the arms come down, and they want you to rotate them so that it provides, as they say, stability. What we're doing there effectively is just we're taking the arms and just turning the elbows in, right, so that it's kind of there instead of, you know, out running around. There we go. Okay, that's fairly solid. Now we take this bit and we have to disconnect it. We want to keep it together. How in the world did I do this? There we go. Okay. So these have to, I had to do something with the, oh, they go up. That's right. They turn around and they come up like this. I'm telling you, not having instructions is difficult with this for me. So if I've done this properly, I've edited out about 10 minutes of me fighting with this, trying to figure out how to get it right. As I said, these are about the same, pretty much exactly. So you want it to end up looking like this. I think what I was doing wrong, this comes in like this, okay? And then this comes over, and there's a tab and a slot that you put in here. I was trying to do it upside down, is basically what I'm trying to get at. And just like that. And that is how they're going to look. Now, let me zoom out just a taste here, and I want to compare it. I think this is Magic Square, just to give you a general idea about how big these legs are going to be. They are comparable to the knee joint here, which is what we really want, you know, what we really want to see, right? So it should work just fine as far as scale goes. Let's see here. And of course, here they are with the star of the show, Mr. Nemesis himself. So yeah, you got anything to say, Nemesis? Did you forget who you're talking to? I always have stuff to say. Yes, we all know you have stuff to say, Nemesis, but is it worthwhile this time? Why are you buying Trainbots? Well, I like Siyang culture, and I thought I would just do it. You shouldn't, you know. That's money you can spend on your honeymoon. I'm already married, Nemesis. I meant your 25th anniversary. That's right. Tom's been married almost 25 years. And you know what? He's got 2 kids, and no! Ah! How in the world did that happen? I don't know. Save me! Ow, 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 ow. Ah! I have as much fun making this stuff as you all hopefully do watching it. So you can store the gun here in the same little section. You just gotta open it up, and this one is difficult to get into, but yeah, it'll still do the same thing, which you just got to get it lined up properly, which apparently I don't know how to do. But if you have the same issues I do, you can just come in here like this, right, put the gun in, and then kind of rebuild everything. Alright, so while I'm doing this, let's see here. Final thoughts wise, this is not a bad set. I have had better. I have to admit. But for the price, I think I paid... How much did I pay for this? Like $35, I think, at Show Z. So it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. And for 2 bots, it might have been 40. I don't know, I'll have to check. But it wasn't that expensive. Sorry for the cut there, folks, but things happen. Anyway, I went ahead and put on some Autobot symbols just to, I don't know, make it official, I guess. If this was my first Transformer, would I buy others? Yes, I like this set well enough. I do think some of these tabs are going to have some issues with multiple transformations, so just be mindful of that. The price on it is really good, so I can't really complain about that. Do I recommend it? Well, we are more than likely not going to get another Trainbot set in Legend scale. I mean, we might get 14 of them, but then again, we very well might not either. So yeah, I would recommend it if for that reason alone. I think I figured out what these are for. These holes, because he's got them on both sides. I'm betting that's where the stuff on his ankle comes in. I'm betting. I could be wrong. It'll be alright. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. I know this is an older set. I appreciate your time here. And I will see you, wherever you are, you, at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Vitamin John. Operators are standing by.